Hello, this is the Real McCoy Reacts, and I hope everybody's having a decent day out there in the interweb world. We're getting ready to start a weekend. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say what the weekend's already started, so I hope everybody has a great weekend out there. We've got us a big UFC fight. Conor McGregor. Ought to be a real interesting one. Part 3 on that. Today we got us a brand new song from Burden. Want to give a shout out to Burden's fan Jen. Thank you for all your information and help. Today we got a song from Burden and a video. Man, cannot wait to check this one out. Before we get started, we always like to give a few shout outs, and I want to give a few shout outs here. A shout out, of course, to Burden for creating us some music to check out. Shout out to Home Free and Home Free fans, Leaf Bata's fans, and Nightwish and Nightwish fans. My gosh, you guys are amazing. A few shout outs to Polio, Sergio, Sweeney TV, Diego Robertson, That Guy Cliff, Just Me, RID, Redneck Randy, Nicole Simmers, Mama Spider, Pug Mama, Southern Owl, and Lady Shar Reacts. All right, family, let's get out of here and let's go check out the new song from Burden, man. Let's go. Okay, we've made it. We're at BurdenWorld's YouTube channel, and I knew that was a good screensaver for the beginning. Alone in my head. That's why we just had a skeleton sitting there alone in my head. But that's BurdenWorld is where this original's to be found. He's the artist. He's the one that deserves the spins. You want to go check out his channel, check out his catalog, hit subscribe and notify, and that's where this original's to be found. But today we've got Burden, Alone in My Head. Cannot wait to check this one out. Can't wait to see what he's got to say. Like we always say before we get started, come on, OobTube. Like we always say before we get started, smoke them if you got them. My avatar's got them. Smoke them, drink them, eat them, whatever it takes for you to get in the right state of mind to absorb some music. And let's go see what Burden's got to say about being alone in his head. Let's go. Crank it up.
Alone in my head, alone in real life cause my homies are dead. My brody come home and I throw him some bread. They can't endeavor the shit that I've been through. And I used to sleep on the floor in the shed.
Sleep in the floor in a shed. Everything he's been through. I like these. You can tell this is going to be meaningful, man. It's everything he's been through and what he's thinking in his own mind constantly. It's going to be cool. Let's go back. Fire.
Alone in my head, alone in real life cause my homies are dead. My brody come home and I throw him some bread. They can't endeavor the shit that
meaningful right off the bat because his homies are dead. Meaningful.
I've been through it. I used to sleep on the floor in the shed. I was in jail, thinking my life was just set up to fail. Think I'm the only one keeping it real. Don't keep that shit in, let me know how you feel. I'ma just deal with the pressures of life. The depression feel like I got weight on my back.
Depressions of life, just trying to deal with it. Playing with all those things inside your head. Sometimes it's best to discuss it and get it out in the open. Fire, let's go back.
My life was just set up to fail. Think I'm the only one keeping it real. Don't keep that shit in, let me know how you feel. I'ma just deal with the pressures of life. The depression feel.
Don't keep that shit in, man. Tell him how you feel. See, you gotta get it out. Then you can have closure. Let's go back.
The floor in the shed, I was in jail. Thinking my life was just set up to fail. Think I'm the only one keeping it real. Don't keep that shit in, let me know how you feel. I'ma just deal with the pressures of life. The depression feel like I got weight on my back. Hard to get sleep when your enemies creeping and watching for police when you chasing the rats. I tell the devil get off.
Talking about the enemy creeping on him. Fire, let's go.
Whenever he crossed me, I promise the Lord got my soul. I got a problem with not letting go of things of the past to the things that are gone. I used to drown on Patron. I was at the bottom of
drown on Patron. He had a problem letting things go, man. I think that's a real life relatable point right there. Most people out there don't deal with letting things go and getting on with it and moving on. It's a hard thing for all of us. It's an individual thing for all of us, but it's still a hard thing to do, to deal with something and go on and forget about that and learn from that and go on and just not think about it no more. It's really hard, man. Let's go back 2 times. I really like this song. Let's go back.
The devil get off me whenever he cross me. I promise the Lord got my soul. I got a problem with not letting go of things in the past and the things that are gone. I used to drown in Patron. I was at the bottom of the liquor bottle way too often. Too late for talking. Don't need these motherfuckers in my life. Nah, that's the
bottom of the liquor bottle way too often. That'll also make you go crazy inside your head. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm rocking, that's real. Y'all want to smoke, well, let me know the deal. I'ma just ride till this bitch got no wheels. I'm side of my eyes, the shit that I'm scarred from never could count my blessings. I can feel the evil that be all in my presence. Where were these people when I was doing my sin?
Ooh, I like that flow, man. I love Burden's voice. I like the energy and the vibes that come out of his voice, man. And his flows are so smooth, man. I really, really appreciate this guy's style. Let's go back one time.
Me know the deal. I'ma just ride till this bitch got no wheels. I'm side of my eyes, the shit that I'm scarred from never could count my blessings. I can feel the evil that be all in my presence. Where were these people when I was doing my sin? Now I'm known as the motherfucking bitch. They hate when I get it, but even more when I spend it. I just wanna win some. I done lost back to back to back to back again.
I just wanna win some. I've lost back to back to back to back again. I mean, come on, that's real life relatable. I feel like we've all been in a lose-lose situation this last year. Let's go back. Fire.
These people when I was doing my sin. Now I'm known as the motherfucking bitch. They hate when I get it, but even more when I spend it. I just wanna win some. I done lost back to back to back to back again. And I ain't going out like that. Or maybe I'm just being punished for my sins. Who live fan next? Trying to live a Grand Cardone like 10X. That can never happen on a Xanax. Locked up, dog. Ain't nobody write me at the end right now.
That can never happen on a Xanax. Way too often, man. That's the first thing our society does. Don't talk about it. Don't deal with it. Don't try to figure out how to make it better. Here, just take this prescription. It's the way of the world. Let's go.
Bitch, stop playing with a beast. I eat, better yet I feast. Far from a rap, but I'm after the cheese. Don't like how she ain't throw it back to the streets. Peace. Hustle boulevard tactics. A whole lifetime full of practice. Money stuffed in the mattress. I rebel with the passion. How I find time for fashion.
Money stuffed in the mattress, and he rebels. You know what? This is a short song, and I appreciate it to this point so much. Let's go all the way back. We'll get to that point right there. I ain't going to say a word. Let's just absorb Burden and what he's got to say. Let's go.
Alone in my head, alone in real life cause my homies are dead. My brody come home and I throw him some bread. They can't endeavor the shit that I've been through. And I used to sleep on the floor in the shed. I was in jail, thinking my life was just set up to fail. Think I'm the only one keeping it real. Don't keep that shit in, let me know how you feel. I'ma just deal with the pressures of life. The depression feel like I got weight on my back. Hard to get sleep when your enemies creeping and watching for police when you chasing them rats. I tell the devil get off me whenever he cross me. I promise the Lord got my soul. I got a problem with not letting go of things in the past.
Devil crossing, I had to stop it. The Lord's got his soul. Fire, let's go.
As for the things that are gone, I used to drown in Patron. I was at the bottom of the liquor bottle way too often. Too late for talking, don't need these motherfuckers in my life. Nah, that's the way I'm rocking, that's real. Y'all want to smoke, well, let me know the deal. I'ma just ride till this bitch got no wheels. I'm side of my eyes, the shit that I'm scarred from never could count my blessings. I can feel the evil that be all in my presence. Where were these people when I was doing my sin? Now I'm known as the motherfucking bitch. They hate when I get it, but even more when I spend it. I just wanna win some. I done lost back to back to back to back again. And I ain't going out like that. Or maybe I'm just being punished for my sins. Who live fan next? Trying to live a Grand Cardone like 10X. That can never happen on a Xanax. Locked up, dog. Ain't nobody write me at the end right now. Bitch, stop playing with a beast. I eat, better yet I feast. Far from a rap, but I'm after the cheese. Don't like how she ain't throw it back to the streets. Peace. Hustle boulevard tactics. A whole lifetime full of practice. Money stuffed in the mattress. I rebel with the passion. How I find time for fashion.
I rebel with a passion, and I love this video. I like the colors, the blues and the reds, man. I really like it. It's a catchy video. Killer song, killer writing, killer lyrics, killer flows. Everything about this one's fire on top of fire. Let's go.
They got high hopes of catching me lacking. Y'all come in this bitch and I'm blasting. I'm gonna take respect, I'm not asking. Lived through so much shit that y'all had. Alone in real life cause my homies are dead. My brody come home and I throw him some bread. They can't endeavor the shit that I've been through. And I used to sleep on the floor.
And a killer hook to boot, man. This is the real Mccoy Rex. I'm the real Mccoy. Songs for sure. The real Mccoy gets 10 thumbs up. Go to BurdenWorld YouTube channel. Play, spin, repeat. Don't forget that process. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Spend time with family and friends. And real Mccoy out.
Or in the shed, I was in jail. Thinking my life was just set up to fail. Think I'm the only one keeping it real. Don't keep that shit in, let me know how you feel. I'ma just deal with the pressures of life. The depression feel like I got weight on my back. Hard to get sleep when your enemies creeping and watching for police when you chasing them rats. I tell the devil get off me whenever he cross me. I promise the Lord got my soul. I got a problem with not letting go of things of the past and the things that are gone.
There's his info. Burden's a fire artist, man. I still think he's underrated. Everybody needs to go check him out and subscribe. Have a wonderful day out there.